Friday night and you have two choices. Go outdoors and enjoy yourself, whether you're old enough to go to a club or you have some sort of youth club or you just like being outdoors at night, like owls. Or maybe you go to the gym or you work nights or whatever. You could do one of these things, or you could do what I tend to do most Friday nights and stay inside. Fair enough, it's been a long week at work or school. You need some R&R, some light entertainment in the warmth of your own home. I don't blame you. In fact, seeing as it's November, I'd rather stay inside a warm building than the cold, forgiving emptiness of the November climate. Like Guns N' Roses said, it's hard to hold a candle in the cold November rain. So you stay in. Maybe you play video games or browse Facebook for hours on end, constantly pressing the home button and aimlessly expecting something new to pop up. Checking your Snapchat stories every few seconds again in the hopes that something new might show up, or maybe there'll be some naked pictures on there. And if so, woohoo, your night's sorted. Although there's only so many times you can go through this process before becoming bored out of your mind and subsequently wanting to drink some acid and end it all for good. And then you think maybe the whole acid thing can wait because there's always the television. You enter the living room. Your mother's out in the kitchen because of course she is, she's your mother. And your father's just sat there watching Sky Sports News. He leaves the room as soon as you enter, not sure why. Maybe he started to realise his mistake as he glares at you as he leaves. You sit down and check your Facebook again. Ooh, clickbait about Russian weapon development. Ah, cool. John Smith shared Anonymous's photo. Good for John Smith. You wait for a few minutes to not make the following part awkward. You ask your family members if they're watching it. They all say no, with the exception of your sister, who tells you that she wants to drink bleach with you and watch Big Bang Theory, but it's a great show. You tell her to fuck off and continue, and she goes back to the unforgiving darkness of her bedroom to play 4 hours of Minecraft with people from Canada who she's never met, but they exchange ideas for collaboration videos or whatever, and discuss the prospects of their made-up genders being recognised. So anyway, after that, you turn on the television. Finally, we can get into the real rant. All of that was build-up. If you haven't read the title, you must be more confused than a Premier League footballer with a cosine rule in triangles. So yeah, you turn on the telly. Documentary, nature documentary, the news, QI, a repeat of Come Dine With Me, Top of the Pops from 1983, Total Wipeout USA, MasterChef South Africa, I don't know, fucking Hell's Kitchen Uganda. Yawn. There's nothing on television that interests you, so you press the button that makes multiple channel schedules come up at once and you skim read it, in the hopes that maybe you'll find something. You press record on a film that's on at 11 o'clock that you'll never watch in your entire lifetime, and you'll probably end up deleting within a month anyway. You keep flicking through. Oh, what's this? Gogglebox. People say this is good. Hey, let's give it a watch.
Later. 1 hour later. 2 hours later. 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Why in Lord Buddha's name is this show so popular? It's literally just annoying people watching TV. And I know this is a really generic reason to hate it, but its simplicity doesn't make it fun to watch. It just makes you want to watch whatever the fuck they're watching. It's just uninteresting, and in some cases overly camp people watching television. A perfect comparison would be to this in reaction videos on YouTube. It's just boring to watch people stare at a screen and watch something in front of you.
So Katie, do you like clubbing?
Can you stop staring at my tits, please?
When you could just watch the thing they're watching and actually get some enjoyment out of it. I will give the show props, however, because at least they cut out the stupid bits of reaction videos, where they just stare aimlessly at the screen and give no reaction whatsoever. They're just staring. Although there's still a lot of moments in Gogglebox where I watch it and think, why the hell is this a TV show? It's just like watching TV with that one family member who talks through the whole thing, giving pointless and annoying anecdotes. And you just wish to God they shut the fuck up and let you watch the TV. I honestly think this and the Fine Bros React series is proof that creativity is becoming very sparse in today's world. If you ask a brilliant writer of TV and films from the past, let's say, 60 years ago, their thoughts on the prospect of not one, but multiple TV shows and internet series where it's just boring people watching clips from other sources, do you think they'd either say, wow, I wish I'd thought of that, or would they say, what's the point? I imagine it's probably the latter. If you like it, fair enough. I won't try and change your opinion. In fact, I pity you that you can enjoy the yawn fest of a programme. But for me, it's a no. It's just boring, It lacks creativity, the people on board are not interesting whatsoever, and it's just a terrible premise in my eyes. It's just people watching TV. I just can't get over that. There's a whole program dedicated to annoying people watching television, and somehow this wins all the bloody BAFTAs that they have going. For me, I'd rather just watch a movie or pirate old episodes of Seinfeld on a Friday night. It'd be more interesting than this. So those are my thoughts on Gogglebox. If you're American, I guess you're screwed, because from my information, I don't think you have a version of it. And if you do, well, you must be bored. Or you just watch something cool like Rick and Morty. But yeah, there you go, those are my thoughts. I'm back again, of course. And this time I won't sound really depressed in the outro. Have a wonderful day, everybody.